As we get older and work longer, the question is, are you saving enough for retirement? It comes up a lot. Recent studies show a lot of people are not. CLA tax principal and CPA Charlie Heid is here this afternoon to help us kickstart your retirement savings. I was stunned where it says what you need, how much to be comfortable?
1.25 million is what a recent survey saved up for retirement.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Who can ever accomplish that?
So when you think about it, is when you're starting your career, and we're going to show an example here, you can get there, but it takes discipline. And that's the biggest challenge is a lot of people, and I'm going to throw myself in that. When I started my career, 40 years ago in public accounting, I wasn't thinking about retirement.
Well, you don't think about retirement, but also you don't have the disposable income to, because you're maybe planning for a house, you're getting married, you've got kids, then you've got college to pay for.
Correct.
And then all of a sudden you're like in your 40s or 50s, like, I need to really get on the stick here.
Correct. And that's why we're going to cover 5 tips to just help people get started.
All right, retirement savings kickstart tip number 1, mindset change.
Yeah. So this is a big one, and I'm going to use the example of myself when I first started. I made the choice of, geez, I want to go play golf with my friends. I want to go out to dinner.
Sure.
I want to go on that vacation. But you know what? Maybe if I would have just cut back on a couple of rounds of golf with friends, I could have taken that money and put it into a savings account or put more into my 401k. Back then. So it's a matter of looking at your budget. Where can I make some changes? Take the mindset, I'm going to start putting money away now in my younger years.
Okay, as devil's advocate here on this, a great point. But if I'm at a point where, when I'm in that situation, I want to enjoy life.
Sure.
We want to enjoy life in our golden years, absolutely. But when you're younger, when you can still go out and play golf, go out and get dinners, and do a lot of fun things, make a big trip, vacations or something. Enjoy it, and for the family. So that's. But
the mindset is not not giving that up. It's making choices. So when an unexpected opportunity comes up to go on a trip, and it wasn't planned for. That's when you say, you know what, I can't. You know? So you have to start thinking to the future. And it's not easy, and I admit that. But it is a mindset.
The best thing is if you get the deduction from work and it's going into a savings, you never see it.
You never see it.
Because as long as that paycheck's coming, like, oh, hey.
Right.
All right. Retirement savings kickstart tip number 2, know what you'll need in retirement.
Yeah. So this is, so when you think about it, 1.25 million is what some surveys have determined you would need in retirement today. But when you think about that, you have to determine, what's my lifestyle going to be like in retirement? How much do I need? You don't want to retire and not be able to live the life you had while you were working. So you need to figure out what that number is, and everybody's number is going to be different. But you got to sit down and start trying to figure out what that is, and then be able to put your plan together to get there.
Retirement savings tip kickstart. Tip number 3, get to know your company's retirement plan. That's good advice there.
And this happens a lot. You've got a company with a retirement plan. You're putting money into it, but are you putting the max you can put into it? Does that plan have a Roth component that you should maybe, if you're younger, be putting into the Roth and giving up the pre-tax deduction? Some plans even allow, I've put in the max I can put in, but they allow you to put in after-tax contributions. So it's going into the plan, it's getting invested, but I've now got basis in that. So when I take it out in retirement, I'm not being taxed on the full amount.
Tip number 4, understand how you want to claim your Social Security.
So number 1 here is how many people have actually gone out to mysocialsecurity.gov to look at what's been put in under their name for their credits to be able to understand what I could possibly be receiving in retirement. You have to look at, am I going to take it early at 62? or I'm going to wait till full retirement age of 67, or am I going to defer and not take anything till 70? All can have ramifications that you really should start thinking about now.
Need and life expectancy a big part of that decision.
Correct.
All right, we've got about a minute left.
Yep.
Retirement savings kickstart tip number 5, don't wait.
Yep. So, you know, we have an example, and I'm just want to throw this out, and that is when you think about if I am just starting my career at 25, and I come to the conclusion I'm going to put in $300 a month.
Yep.
And I'm going to do that for the next 40 years till I hit 65.
Big nest egg.
And I can find, and now this is an exaggeration, but a 7% interest rate. That savings would be worth $713,000 when I hit 65.
Wow.
Here's the difference. If I do that same thing, but I don't start till I'm 35, it's only $550,000. So look at what you gave up over that 10-year period in earnings.
We are out of time. That's great advice. So basically, get on it right. And no matter what your
Right.
age is, you should be in a retirement program ASAP.
Yep.
Charlie, thank you so much. These are great tips here.